Today's sermon lesson is very simple. Everyone in the world can actually understand this. That is recognizing true Jesus believers. And no one in the world can escape this. Because this is common sense. So my sermon is inspired by John chapter 8 verse 31 to 32, which Kian just read.
經文就照咁樣講下，耶穌對信他的猶太人說：你們若常常遵守我的道，就真是我的門徒。你們必曉得真理，真理必叫你們得以自由。
So Jesus said to the Jews who hadn't believed him, "If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free."
嗱呢度話真是我的門徒，耶穌話你們就真是我的門徒。呢個真是我的門徒咧，就係真信耶穌的人。真信耶穌的人，第一項佢常常遵守主耶穌的道。
So true Jesus disciples are true Jesus believers. Therefore, true Jesus believers abide in Jesus' word.
但係記得第一樣，真信耶穌人係常常遵守主耶穌嘅道。
So true Jesus believers, they always abide in Jesus' word.
而家我哋知道耶穌嘅道喺邊度？
And we have to know where Jesus' word is founded.
就喺聖經裏邊。
That is in the Bible.
講得更準確啲咧，就係新約聖經裏邊。
To make it even more accurate to say this, it's in the New Testament Bible.
所以全世界冇人能夠辯。
So that's why no one in the world can debate this.
唔係你嘅道，唔係我嘅道，唔係任何嘅道，係聖經耶穌嘅道。
So it's not your word, it's not my word, it is the word that Jesus has in the Bible. Jesus' word in the Bible.
而且咧唔係常守着，係常守着。
And that is something that you always abide in.
嗱，唔係好似而家世上嘅人守一啲，唔守一啲。
It's not like the people of the world where you abide in some things, you don't abide in other things.
又唔係話有時守，有時唔守。
And sometimes you abide, but sometimes you do not abide.
係常守。
That is, you always abide.
唔係好似有時候我哋嗰啲百厭細路哥。
Not unlike the naughty children.
你唔能夠話佢唔聽，你又唔能夠話佢聽。
You can't tell them to not listen, you can't tell them to listen.
我相信 Joanna 常受過好多呢啲啦。
I believe that Joanna probably has experienced a lot of these things.
因為佢哋嗰啲仔咧，有時候佢聽一樣，但係咧第二樣唔聽。
Because sometimes the children, they listen to some things, but to other things they don't listen to.
咁你話佢嘅時候，佢就講佢有做嗰樣，嗱我有聽啦。
So when you yell at them, they'll say, "See, I actually did listen to that thing."
但係咧，你問佢咁嗰樣咧，佢話嗰樣唔記得咗啦。
When you ask them about the other thing, they'll say, "Oh, I forgot about it."
咁樣咧，佢哋係 design 我哋激死老豆老母嘅。
So they designed to aggravate their parents to death.
所以我哋嘅神如果激得死咧，佢就早就死咗2000年啦。
So if our God can actually be aggravated to death, He would have been aggravated to death 2,000 years ago.
嗱，總之真信耶穌嘅人係常守耶穌嘅道。
True Jesus believers, they always abide in Jesus' word.
40年前我初嚟到紐約，
40 years ago, when I came to New York,
就發現呢度嘅人
I found out that people here,
係嘴巴信耶穌，
they believe in Jesus with their mouths.
言語行為咧唔遵守耶穌嘅道。
But in terms of their actions, they do not do what Jesus says.
所以我就寫咗篇文章，叫做一個單張派俾好多人。呢個單張題目叫做「你能信耶穌又不聽耶穌嘅話嗎？」
So therefore, I wrote a gospel tract and gave it to a lot of people with this title, "Can you believe in Jesus and not do what He said?"
呢個單張我仲有好多喺後邊。
And this gospel tract, I still have a lot of them in the back.
40年前我發現呢度嗰啲人咧信耶穌，但唔聽耶穌嘅話。
So 40 years ago when I came to New York, I found out that people said they believed with their mouths, but they do not do what Jesus said.
我而家發現咧，全世界都係。
And now I discovered everyone in the world is like that.
好多人中意話佢係信耶穌，但係咧唔聽耶穌嘅話。
A lot of people they like to say they believe in Jesus, but they don't listen to what Jesus says.
40年前我啱啱咧從德州經過南卡州，喺佢1年又上嚟紐約。
So 40 years ago, I came to New York from Texas by the way of South Carolina. I was there for 1 year.
嗰陣時非常之天真。
I was very naive back then.
第一個主，我見人就問你信唔信耶穌？
When I saw people, I asked them, "Do you believe in Jesus?"
佢哋又最少80%以上嘅人都話我哋係信耶穌嘅。
At least 80% of the people I asked said they believe in Jesus.
第一個主日我就起身睇到附近有人喺度洗車。
The first Sunday, I saw a man close by washing his car.
我話：喂，你今日係咪星期日啊？
I asked, "Hey, is today Sunday?"
佢話係星期日。
He said, "Yes, it's Sunday."
我話：咁你仲喺度洗車，你又快啲預備走去禮拜堂敬拜上帝。
Then I said, "Then why are you washing your car? Aren't you supposed to be preparing to go to church to worship God?"
因為我嚟嘅地方咧，個個都去參加禮拜堂嘅。
Because when the places that I was from, a lot of people on Sunday, or actually everyone on Sunday, they worship God.
嗱，禮拜日咧冇人洗車嘅，
On Sundays, no one washes their
因為
cars.
為咗去教會敬拜神，就喺參加教會嘅聚會。
They go to church to worship God.
佢話：我唔參加聚會嘅，
He said, "No, I don't go to church to worship God."
我就覺得好奇怪
And
啦。
I thought it was very strange.
點解佢哋話信耶穌，但係咧禮拜日喺度洗車，
How can they say they believe in Jesus, but on Sunday he's washing his car?
唔參加教會敬拜神？
And they don't attend church to worship God.
聖靈唔係清清楚楚感動人寫落嚟，不可停止聚會嗎？
Does the Holy Spirit inspire man to write down, "Thou shalt not forsake assembly"?
希伯來書10章25節，
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25,
一直到29節，
all the way to verse 29.
我就知道嗰度話俾佢聽有咩原因，點解不可停止聚會。
And we know over there it talks about the reason why you should not forsake assembly.
嗱，我喺 Texas 嗰個小鎮嘅地方咧，好多3分之一係我哋基督教嚟，99%都去教會嘅。
So in Texas, about a third of the population was of the Church of Christ, and about 80 to 90% of those people went to church every Sunday.
但係嚟到呢度咧，冚唪唥相反嘅。
But when I came here, it was the exact opposite.
嗱，神恩待我哋，上個禮拜4嚟到禮拜6，有一隊人從北京嚟呢度參觀。
So God has blessed us. Last Thursday to Saturday, some people from Beijing came to visit us.
我最後咧，琴晚黑一齊食飯，有個地方一齊食飯。
And last night we had dinner with them.
我係遇到一個大人物，
And I came across an important individual.
佢78歲，好健康。
He's 78 years old and he's very healthy.
佢就話60幾年嘅時候，佢69年嚟紐約嚟美國。
So in 1969 he came to America.
佢比我早1年嚟。
He came here earlier, came here 1 year earlier than I did.
佢69年就去過德國。
So in 1969 he went to Germany.
佢去 Germany 嗰度咧，北部南部係乜嘢信乜嘢佢都知。
So we went to Germany. No matter which area of Germany, he knew what they believed in.
佢話俾我哋聽 ，Germany 嗰度咧好多人信耶穌。
He said in Germany, a lot of people believed in Jesus,
但係佢哋都唔去教會做嘅。
but they don't go to church to worship.
原來咧69年嘅時候已經係咁嘅情形。
So even in 1969, it was already this situation.
所以後來我9年去歐洲又係發現咁嘅情形。
So in 1995, when I went to Europe, I also discovered it was this situation.
我70幾年嘅時候，80幾年嘅時候，我睇報紙消息又係咁嘅情形。
And in the 70s and the 80s, when I saw the reports from the newspapers, I also know it's the situation.
我記得阿彭俊橋Michael 有機會去歐洲嘅時候，佢亦都發現係咁樣。
I know that Michael Pang, when he went to Europe, he also discovered it was like that.
Michael 佢69年已經係咁樣啦。
So in 1969, it was already like that.
信耶穌但係禮拜日唔參加聚會嘅。
They say they believe in Jesus, but on Sunday they don't go to church.
所以我今日呢一行就將全歐洲全部掃晒。
So with this one line item, I can sweep clean all of Europe.
唔參加禮拜日聚會敬拜神，唔算信耶穌。
If you don't go to church to worship God on Sunday, you don't count as someone believing in Jesus.
嗱，全世界聽清楚啊！
So everyone in the world, listen carefully.
希伯來書10章25節，
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25.
不可停止聚會，
Thou shalt not forsake assembly,
特別係星期日嘅聚會。
especially the assembly on Sunday.
全世界聽清楚，
everyone in the world listen carefully.
如果你禮拜日唔敬拜神，
If on Sunday you don't worship God,
唔參加聚會，
if you don't attend worship,
你就唔係信耶穌嘅。
then you do not believe in Jesus. You are not a Jesus believer.
如果你嘴巴話信耶穌，你嘅嘴巴咧講大話。
If your mouth says you believe in Jesus, your mouth is lying.
嗱，你千祈唔好話你係信耶穌，
And do not dare say you believe in Jesus.
因為真信耶穌嘅人咧，遵守耶穌嘅道，
Because true Jesus believers abides in Jesus' words.
遵守聖經嘅真理，
And they abide in the truth of the Bible.
不可停止聚會。
They do not forsake assembly and worship.
我細佬哥嘅時候，有個老師教我哋聖經班，教我哋聖經講一個非常之精彩嘅比喻。
So when I was a child, a teacher taught us a great analogy from the Bible.
就比如勉勵全世界信耶穌嘅人，應該有言語行為都係信耶穌，唔係淨係嘴巴信耶穌。
And encourage everyone to say that those people who say with their mouths that they believe in Jesus, they should have the actions to show that they do.
Not just the mouth。所以佢講個比喻，佢話有個信耶穌嘅人，嘴巴信耶穌嘅人，去行路去旅行。
So one person who said he believed in Jesus with his mouth, he went on some vacation.
咁啊路中咧遇到隻獅子，將佢咬死。
So on the road, he came across a lion that bit him to death.
由隻獅子咧從個腳開始食。
So the lion started eating him from the feet
然後食到
onwards.
個頭嗰陣，咦！突然間嚇親。
Then when the lion was eating the person up to the mouth, then the lion was scared.
原來個嘴巴可係信耶穌嘅，
Because the mouth said it believed in Jesus.
所以嚇到佢成個殺起身。
So it frightened the lion to the point where it stood up.
我聽到呢個比喻之後，我一世人都記得。
So when I heard this analogy or this example, I've remembered it for the rest of my life.
你淨係嘴巴信耶穌咧，遇到拉人你就實死㗎。
So if only your mouth believes in Jesus and you come across a lion, you would definitely die.
當然佢食到你嘴巴嘅時候，佢會嚇親，但你已經俾佢食晒啦。
Of course, when he comes to your mouth, the portion of your mouth, he'll be scared away, but you're already dead by then.
嗱，你信耶穌咧，千祈唔好淨係用嘴巴。
So if you believe in Jesus, don't just say it with your mouth.
你冇辦法生存嘅。
You won't be able to survive.
魔鬼就好似哮叫嘅獅子，佢能夠將你吞食，由你腳一陣陣咁全部將你食晒。
So the devil is like a lion. He can eat your body starting from your feet.
所以你不如唔好信啦。
So it's better off that you don't believe.
跟住嗰啲獅子到處去行下仲好啊。
And you should walk with the lions all over the place.
啊，點解信耶穌嘅人，但係不遵守神嘅耶穌嘅道呢？
So why believe in Jesus and not do what he says?
照我知道，而家全世界到處都係，
So according to what I know, this has been the norm in the world today.
特別係歐洲西方國家裏邊，所有信耶穌嘅人差唔多都係咁樣。
Especially in Europe and all of the Western countries.
嘴巴話信耶穌，
The mouth says they believe in Jesus.
嗱就係紐約呢度都係咁樣，
And even in New York, they're like this.
唔係越嚟越少，係越嚟越多。
It's not less and less, it's more and more.
嗱，40年前係咁樣，口話信耶穌，行為冇信耶穌。
40 years ago, it was also like this. With their mouths, they say they believe in Jesus, but with their behaviors, they do not.
而家40年之後，一樣係咁樣，
And 40 years later, it's still the same.
而且越嚟越衰。
And it's getting worse and worse.
感謝神嘅恩典。
By the grace of God.
我40年前講嘅道，而家一樣可以講。
So the sermon that I preached 40 years ago, I can still preach that same sermon today.
所以如果你要認識真信耶穌嘅人，非常之簡單，
So therefore, it's very easy to recognize Jesus believers.
7日就夠啦。
All you need is 7 days.
禮拜日佢有冇去參加聚會敬拜神？
On Sunday, do they attend church to worship God?
嗱，而家我嘅結論係咁樣喎。
And now my conclusion is this.
我挑戰全世界，
I challenge the entire world.
呢度有網站，
And there's a website,
有錄影。
there's a video,
嗱，我講得清清楚楚，慢慢講。
and I'll clearly and slowly say this.
全世界嘅人，
Everyone in the world,
星期日
on Sunday,
唔喺基督教裏邊信耶穌敬拜神，
if they are not in the Church of Christ worshiping God,
佢就唔係真係信耶穌嘅。
they are not really a Jesus believer.
嗱，聽清楚再講一次
Now
啦，
listen carefully, I'll say it one more time.
慢慢講下。
I'll say it slowly.
嗱，我上個禮拜講，你睇到基督教嘅呢4個字， 你睇到乜嘢？
Last week I spoke about when you see these 4 words, Church of Christ, what do you see?
嗱，佢哋英文冇得講嘅，
So in English, you can't say it that way.
所以呢啲真理咧，西方嘅文化今日冇得傳，佢又冇得理解。
So these types of philosophies, the Western countries, they can't explain it, so they can't understand it.
呢啲係特別為我哋中國人文化預備嘅。
And this is prepared for us Chinese, those who know Chinese philosophy.
嗱，佢哋只能夠話 Church of Christ，咁啊梗係啱啦，但係佢係咪都唔係 Church of Christ？
So in the English, it said you can just think Church of Christ, so they're all correct, but then all those are not churches of Christ.
但係我哋中文翻譯咧就精彩啦。
But the Chinese translation is excellent.
基督教會4個字，
So in the Chinese, Geogawe is 4 words for Church of Christ.
你睇到乜嘢？
And what do you see when you see these 4 words?
如果你睇到基督教
If you see like a Protestant church,
會，然後呢個會 organisation，
a Wade organization,
咁你又冇希望。
so you see Protestant organization, then you have no hope.
你唔單止唔係真信耶穌，
Not only are you not a true Jesus believer,
你一世人都冇機會得救。
in your entire life you would not have the opportunity to be saved.
感謝神嘅恩典，
By the grace of God,
我非常之有信心講呢句説話。
I have great confidence to be able to say these things.
全世界任何人唔同意，
If anyone in the world disagrees,
可以嚟紐約，我請你食飯。
you can come to New York, I'll treat you to eat.
而食咗啫，然後慢慢攞聖經研究。
And after we eat, we'll slowly use the Bible to study this together.
基督教會呢4個字，
These 4 words, Church of Christ.
基督教會你知道邊個？
Okay. These 4 words, Geogawe,
因為你講 Church of Christ 就冇得。
because when you say Church of Christ in English, it doesn't make sense.
Church of Christ 就完蛋㗎啦。
Then it's a finished egg.
而
It's
家係
finished.
基督教會，
So when you say Geogawe,
嗱你講基督
so
教會
if you say Geogawe,
有希望。
you have hope.
如果你講基督教會冇希望，
If you say Geogao and then Wei, there's no hope.
清楚未啊？
Is that clear?
嗱，再讀一次嚇
We'll。say it one more time.
我上個禮拜講得好清楚。
Last week I said this very clearly.
你睇到基督教呢4個字，
So if you see Geogawe, these 4 words,
你睇到基督教會，
if you see Geogawe,
你就有希望。
then you have hope.
如果你睇到基督教
If you see Geogao
會，
and then Wei,
你就冇希望。
then you have no hope.
唔單止而家冇希望，
Not only don't you have hope now,
嗱，我講我聽下，
now I'll tell you right now,
俾你1000年你都冇希望，
even in 1,000 years you will not have hope.
2000年你亦都冇希望。
And in 2,000 years you will not have hope.
點解我能夠咁樣講？
And why can I say that?
箴言書第2章
Proverbs chapter 2,
第7節，
verse 7.
嗱，我唔係亂咁講噶，
I'm not talking out of my mind.
我係照聖經講噶。
I'm saying what the Bible says.
點解歐洲而家落到呢個地步？
And why has Europe come to this state?
1500年前，
1,500 years ago,
你拆耶穌基督教嘅招牌，
they took down the name of Jesus.
從此之後，
From then on, they have no hope.
除非今日我哋中國人發現啦，
Unless today us Chinese people discover,
過去幾十年嚟，
and the past 20, 30 some odd
幾十
years,
年，OK，我點解全世界淨係有中國嗰度係咁樣？
and why in the entire world only China is like this?
今次我喺中國嗰度就係講呢啲度，
And this time in China, I preached this message.
上帝恩待我哋，
God has blessed us.
北京基督教會光亞使徒，
Beijing Church of Christ in this area,
北京基督教會寬街堂，
and Beijing Church of Christ in this area.
今次呢班人就係寬街堂嗰度嚟嘅。
And these group of people came from Fungai Tong.
嗱，所以我而家咧就話俾你聽，你哋睇到基督教會呢4個字，
So today when I say, when you see Geogawe, these 4 words,
你一定要睇到基督教會，
you must see Geogawe,
你就有希望啦。
then you have hope.
嗱，我一睇到即刻就知道呢個係基督教會。
So once I see it, I immediately know that this is Geogawe.
點解其他人睇唔到咧？
How come other people can't see it?
我知道點解，
I know why.
因為佢哋1500年前拆耶穌嘅招牌。
Because 1,500 years ago, they took down Jesus' name from the church.
羅馬書16章16節。
Romans 16:16.
從此之後，神將純正真理隱藏，唔俾佢哋。
From then on, God hid the truth from them.
如果 我哋冇機會嚟到我哋基督教會，
if they don't have the opportunity to come to the Church of Christ,
如果佢哋冇機會嚟到今日睇到我講呢篇講章，
if you don't have the opportunity to come hear me preach today,
我俾佢2000年，
I'll give them 2,000 years.
佢冇辦法明白聖經。
They won't have the ability to understand the Bible.
嗱，冇錯，我活唔到2000年，
Of course, I can't live 2,000 years,
我唔會睇到。
and I won't see it.
如果有人能夠活到2000年咧，佢就知道我今日講嘅係準確，
So if someone can't actually live 2,000 years, they'll know that what I'm saying today is accurate.
因為呢個係聖經嘅真理。
Because this is the truth from the Bible.
聖經真理咧已經傳流到2000年。
So the truth in the Bible has already been preached for about 2,000 years.
只要我而家睇到嘅情形咧，可能仲有2000年。
According to what I know, there'll still be another 2,000 years.
所以千祈唔好聽人哋胡說八道。
So don't listen to people talk nonsense.
啊，佢胡說八道 nonsense 就啱啦。啊，佢哋成日用世界末日要到啦，耶穌再嚟嚟就嚇人。
They always use the end of the world, Jesus' second coming to scare people.
耶穌仲有2000年可能仲未嚟，
Jesus, maybe even in 2,000 years, Jesus may not come yet.
唔好俾人嚇你。
Do not let people scare you.
即係我講得好清楚，唔好俾人嚇你。
Listen carefully to what I'm saying. Do not let people scare you.
如果你唔明白，你可以嚟，我請你食飯。下晝我請你食飯。
If you don't understand, you can come back and I'll treat you to eat lunch.
又解釋俾你聽，你一定能夠明白。
And I'll explain it to you, you'll definitely understand.
嗱，再講一次，
I'll say it one more time.
基督教呢4個字，
These 4 words, 基督教會,
你睇到乜嘢？
what do you see?
如果你睇到基督教會有希望；
If you see 基督教會, then you have hope.
如果你睇到基督教，
If you see 基督教,
然後會，
and then 會,
你冇希望。
then you have no hope.
唔單止你冇希望，
Not only do you not have hope,
俾你1000年、2000年，你都冇希望。
even if you're given 1,000 years, 2,000 years, you still will have no hope.
你會越嚟越衰，越嚟離開聖經越多。
You would depart further and further away from the Bible.
如果你睇到基督教會，
If you see 基督教會,
你就越嚟越好，越嚟越好。
then you keep improving.
啊，上好多方面，
In many areas.
呢個係現實，社會現實係咁樣。
And this is reality.
如果你留意信耶穌嘅事情，
If you pay attention to the things regarding believing in Jesus,
西方國家嗰啲信耶穌離開聖經越嚟越遠，越嚟越衰，越嚟越衰。
all the Western countries, when it comes to believing in Jesus, they're getting worse and worse.
嗱，我唔講人哋啦，
I'm not talking about other people.
我講我自己啦。
Let's talk about myself.
我傳道50幾年嚟，
I preached for 50 some odd years.
對聖經嘅真理越嚟越多，越嚟越多，越嚟越多。
When it comes to the knowledge of the Bible, it keeps improving more and more.
好似我今日咁樣講道，
Just like today, I'm preaching today.
5年前我講唔到，
5 years ago, I couldn't preach like this.
10年前更加講唔到，
And 10 years ago, I definitely couldn't preach like
30
this.
年前更加講唔到。
And 30 some odd years ago, I could not preach like this.
嗱，我哋嘅進步係咁樣嘅，越嚟越多，越嚟越多。
Our improvement should be better and better, more and more.
真信耶穌嘅咧，明白聖經。
True Jesus believers know the truth in the Bible.
第一項，
Number 1,
真信耶穌嘅人常常遵守耶穌嘅道。
true Jesus believers always abide in Jesus' words.
第二項，
Number 2,
真信耶穌嘅人明白耶穌嘅道。
true Jesus believers know the truth in the Bible.
嗱，明白耶穌嘅道，你唔使嚇親。
You don't have to be scared when it comes to
因
understanding
為
the truth in
明
the
白耶穌
Bible.
嘅道係一啲咁樣增加嘅。
Because when it comes to understanding the truth in the Bible, it's step by step, little bit by little, do you grow in the knowledge of it.
世界上所有嘅事情都係咁樣，
And everything in the world and all things are like this.
你越信越好，
The more you believe, the better it is.
你越明白就越多。
The more you understand, the more you know.
你一面做一面學，一面做一面學，就越嚟越多。
As you do, as you learn, as you learn, you do more and you learn more.
所以你信咗耶穌之後，常常遵守耶穌嘅道，
So after you believe in Jesus, you should always abide in His Word.
你就越嚟越曉得聖經嘅真理。
Then you'll keep increasing in knowledge of the truth of the Bible.
呢幾樣嘢咧係連結喺一齊嘅，
And these things all link up together.
彼此造就，彼此解釋，
And they explain each other.
唔能夠缺少一個。
You can't miss any one of these points.
如果你唔真係信耶穌，唔守耶穌嘅道，你就一輩子都冇辦法明白。
So if you do not abide in Jesus' words, then you'll never understand.
好似嗰啲學生去學校讀書，
Just like the students when they go study, when they go to school to study,
老師教咗之後，
after the teacher or professor teaches them,
一放學 就去玩，
Once after school, they go play.
老師講乜嘢都唔記得晒啦。
Whatever the professor or teacher taught them, they forgot.
嗱，佢冇話記，
So they can't remember it.
佢冇話想像。
And they can't grow in the knowledge.
但係如果老師講嘅，佢即刻去學習，
But if the teacher teaches them and they learn it immediately, and
就越嚟越多。
then they'll have more and more.
呢個係聖經真理一樣係咁樣。
And when it comes to the truth in the Bible, it's the same way.
好似歐洲國家宗派教會嗰啲人，1500年冇辦法明白聖經。
So people in Europe are a good example. 1,500 years have gone by, and they still cannot know the truth in the Bible.
所以今次佢哋北京嚟嗰啲人，
That's why today, those people, this time, the people that came from Beijing,
講到話中國派嗰啲人嚟美國咩神學院，去歐洲乜嘢神學院，乜嘢神學院。
So in China, when these American
send people who come
to learn about the Bible,
with those denomination theological school， 咁啊，我話俾你聽，如果你真係要學聖經，要學信耶穌，喺北京現經神學院就得。
so if you really want to learn the Bible in the Beijing Theological School,
如果你 send 去歐洲、send 去美洲，只係越嚟越衰，佢又冇辦法教你。
if you send them to a theological school in Europe or the Western countries, it's going to get worse and worse.
你調查下，諗清楚你就知。
If you think about this clearly, you'll know.
佢係慢慢衰，唔係慢慢好。
They'll get worse and worse slowly, not better and better slowly.
我嘅衰咧係話要離開聖經越嚟越多，越嚟越遠。
When I'm saying worse and worse, that means they're departing further and further away from the Bible.
你俾佢2000年都冇用。
You give them 2,000 years, it's still useless.
佢連約翰福音3章16節都唔識解。
Even John 3:16, they cannot explain.
點解我而家能夠咁樣講？
And why can I preach like this?
而你有時間可以翻嚟，我請你食飯。
If you have time, come back. I'll treat you to eat lunch.
然後咧，我慢慢同你解
And I
釋。
can slowly explain it to you.
我擔保你明白。
I guarantee you'll understand.
感謝神恩。
By the grace of God,
我而家有咁嘅信心，
I have this confidence right now.
就係因為我累積咁多年嚟，一面研究聖經，照講照做，然後咁樣慢慢嚟越嚟越多長
Because for
進。
so many years, I've studied it and I did what it said for so many years.
呢個係神創世以來嘅設計。
So God designed it this way.
人做事同埋學問係因為一面做一面學，一面做一面學，咁係越嚟越多嘅。
So man may know more and more by the way of doing what it says in the Bible.
所以我一日我問阿 Peter，
So one day I asked Peter,
你而家喺醫院嗰度做你嘅工作，
in the hospital when you're working,
你而家有冇開始覺得你 at home 啦咁樣？
do you feel more at home now?
佢而家咧話 I feel at home now right Peter， 就係因為初到嘅時候你唔係 feel at home。
Because initially you don't feel at home.
而家咧你越嚟多啦，越有信心啦，越穩陣啦，
But now you have more faith, more confidence in your ability, you're more stable,
越有把握啦。
and you're able, you're capable.
睇到冇？
Can you see?
係慢慢長進。
You slowly grow.
所以你必須要信耶穌，要常常遵守耶穌嘅道。
So Jesus believers must abide in his word always.
你就曉得真理。
And then you will know the truth.
越嚟長進，你就更加能夠控制自己唔去犯罪。
And you'll know the truth and you can be better at self-controlling yourself to not sin.
呢係彼得後書第1章5到11節。
This is 2 Peter chapter 1 verses 5 to 11.
我哋中文聖經咧翻譯得唔夠清楚，
The English translation is not as clear.
我哋英文咧就清楚啲啦。
The English translation is more clear.
特別留意嗰兩個字
Especially pay attention to these two words,
，increasing measure。
increasing measure.
嗱，即係個份量、愛心、信心、聖經知識各樣嘅嘢，份量越嚟越多，越嚟越多。
That means your love, your faith, your knowledge in the Bible is getting more and more,
我
increasing
哋
more and
嘅
more.
我哋嘅知識、我哋嘅技術、我哋嘅能力係越嚟越多，明白聖經越嚟越多，越有能力控制自己唔犯罪。
Our ability, our knowledge in the Bible, our love, our faith keeps increasing in measure so that we can control ourselves not to sin.
會決啊！呢個就係、所以呢幾樣嘢，信耶穌、遵守耶穌嘅道，然後咧你就會明白真理，然後咧能夠控制自己唔犯罪。
So as Jesus believers and you abide in Jesus' truth all the time, then you can understand the truth and control yourself from sinning.
所以咧你又唔使擔心，
So you don't have to worry.
你一定會長進，你繼續遵守聖經嘅教訓。
You definitely will grow and you will definitely follow the truth in the Bible
嗱，守住喺基督嘅教會裏邊，
and hold on to the truth in the Church of Christ.
而家離開啦，
Now if you depart from it,
你就冇希望啦，
then you won't have hope.
因為呢個係你唯一嘅機會，
Because this is your only opportunity.
你係唯一嘅道路。
This is the only road, the only path.
聖經咧只有一條道路，
The Bible only has one road.
就係呢條路。
That is this road.
真信耶穌嘅人咧，應該好似比利亞信徒愛好甘心領受聖經真理，天天查考。
True Jesus believers should be like the Berean Christians. They love to receive the truth in the Bible. They search the truth in the Bible.
你就一定越嚟越好，信心越嚟越好，明白越嚟越多。
Then you'll definitely increase in measure in love, faith, knowledge.
越能夠離開罪惡。
And you have more capability to depart from sin.
OK，感謝神嘅恩
By
典。
the grace of God.
而家第三點啦，
Letter C, or point 3.
能夠控制自己唔犯罪。
You can control yourself not to sin.
佢呢度話 set free， 就話你曉得真理，真理叫你得自由，就係話唔被罪惡控制嘅意思。
So the truth will set you free. That means you will not be controlled by sin.
呢個係耶穌嘅教訓，耶穌嘅應許。
This is Jesus' teaching and Jesus' promise.
你常常遵守耶穌嘅道，真作耶穌嘅門徒，曉得真理，真理能夠幫助你控制自己唔犯罪。
If you abide in my truth, then you are truly my disciples. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.
呢啲説話咧有次序，有步驟，相輔相成，不能少。
So these words enhance each other in orderly sequence. Not one can be missed.
得自由就係唔受罪惡嘅控制，呢個係我哋信耶穌嘅全部，信耶穌嘅目的，又係以耶穌嚟世上嘅為主要嘅目的。
So being set free from the control of sins is the everything of believing in Jesus. This is the ultimate purpose of Jesus coming to earth.
好似今日我哋嚟呢度，我哋敬拜神，我哋要長進信心嘅長進，就係叫我哋能夠控制唔俾罪惡捆綁。
So today we're coming to worship God is to help our faith to grow so that we won't let sin control us and we can be free from sin.
從耶穌嘅解釋裏面，我哋睇到咧 set free from sin 咧係唔受罪嘅限制嘅意思。
So from Jesus' explanation, being set free from sin means being freed from the control of sins.
即係我哋控制事，唔係俾事控制。
That means we control things, things do not control us.
所以真信耶穌嘅人能夠運用自約，常常遵守主嘅道，佢哋要明白，佢哋要能夠控制自己唔犯罪。
So true Jesus believers, they abide in Jesus' word, the more they'll know the truth, the more they're able to exercise self-control not to commit sins.
真信耶穌嘅人係正義嘅奴僕，
True Jesus believers are slaves to righteousness,
唔係罪嘅奴僕。
not slaves to sin.
我可以咁樣講，
I can also say it this way.
真信耶穌嘅人，你冇辦法唔行正義，
So true Jesus believers, you cannot not practice righteousness.
因為唔行正義咧，唔係魔鬼嘅個性，唔係你嘅個性。
Because not practicing righteousness is the behavior of the devil, the demons, not yours.
行正義咧就係我哋嘅本性，我哋冇辦法唔做嘅。
Practicing righteousness is a natural thing for us. We cannot not do it.
因為知道我哋嘅救人與耶穌同釘十字架，使罪身滅絕，叫我們不再罪的奴僕。
Our old self has nailed to the cross of the Lord. The body of sin is dead. We no longer are slave to sins.
呢係羅馬書第6章第6節。
This is found in Romans chapter 6, verse 6.
我哋信耶穌受浸，能夠控制自己唔去犯罪。
When we believe in Jesus and we are baptized, we can control ourselves not to sin.
但係我哋唔能夠控制自己唔行正義。
But we can't control ourselves not to practice righteousness.
我哋必須要行正義，
We must practice righteousness.
冇辦法唔行正義，
We cannot not practice righteousness.
因為我哋係為行正義而創造嘅。
Because we're made of practicing righteousness.
呢個係我哋嘅個性，呢個係我哋嘅天性。
This is our inherent natural behavior.
40年前我初嚟紐約，
40 years ago, when I first came to New York,
呢個紐約呢個地方非常之危險嘅。
it was very dangerous in New York.
但係咧，我喺10年前立志求神幫助我哋。
But I asked God to help us.
喺紐約呢度，我哋中國人有個地方能夠嚟到呢度，唔怕俾人哋欺負。
That us Chinese people, we have a place in New York where we're not scared of being bullied by anyone.
喺我傳道嘅地方，
In the place where I preach,
喺基督嘅教會裏邊，
inside the Church of Christ,
任何人嚟到，
anyone who comes,
唔需要擔心有人會欺負佢，
they don't have to be worried or scared of being bullied by anyone.
又冇一個 唔能夠去欺負人。
And no one should be able to bully anyone.
嚟到呢度可以放心感謝神嘅，
When you come in here, you can relax, you can thank God's grace.
唔使擔心有人幾時會蝦佢。
You don't have to be scared or worried of being bullied.
感謝神嘅恩典，
By the grace of God,
好快咧就成立。
very soon that was established.
40年嚟喺呢個
40 years ago when I came to New York,
照我所知，
according to what I know,
嚟到基督嘅教會，
when it comes to the Church of Christ,
冇人俾人蝦，
no one can be bullied by anyone.
亦都冇人能夠蝦人，
And no one can bully anyone.
因為我哋呢度係行正義，
Because over here, we practice righteousness.
我哋冇辦法唔行正義，
We cannot not practice righteousness.
我哋必須要行正義，
We must practice
呢
righteousness.
係我哋嘅個性。
This is our behavior. This is our inherent behavior.
感謝神嘅恩典。
By the grace of God.
我哋以前有300幾400個細路哥，
Back then, we had 300, 400 some odd children.
我時提醒佢哋
I've always reminded them,
喺呢度咧唔准打人。
over here, you don't fight. You don't beat anyone.
如果有人打你，
If anyone hits you,
你哋話俾我聽，
you tell me.
我為你伸冤，
I'll eventually you, eventually.
我會叫佢背聖經。
I'll tell them to read the Bible or memorize the Bible.
感謝神嘅恩
By the
典，
grace of God.
所有過去幾十年嚟到基督教會，
For so many years, those who came to the Church of Christ,
唔使驚有人會蝦你。
they don't have to be afraid of anyone bullying them.
你們既從罪得了釋放，就做了正義的奴僕。
You have been set free from sin and have become slaves to righteousness.
羅馬書6章18節，
Romans chapter 6, verse 18.
清清楚楚，
It's clear.
我哋係正義嘅奴僕。
We are slaves to righteousness.
奴僕係咩意思啊？
What is a slave?
你一定要做。
That means you must do it.
我哋係正義嘅奴僕。
We are slaves to righteousness.
羅馬書6章18節，
Romans chapter 6, verse 18.
全世界聽清楚，
Everyone in the world, listen carefully.
唔理你係一個團體或者係個人，任何人，
I don't care if you're one group or you're an individual person.
如果你唔行正義，
If you don't practice righteousness,
你就唔能夠話你係信耶穌。
then you cannot say you believe in Jesus.
如果你話你信耶穌，
If you say you believe in Jesus,
你犯多一個罪，
you commit one more sin.
犯咗。如果我突然間諗到好多罪啊，
And I can think of many more sins.
所以你最好唔好做啦。
So it's best that you don't do it.
你淨話俾人聽，你唔係信耶穌嘅。
You should tell people directly that you are not a Jesus believer.
從此就認出邊個係神嘅兒女，邊個係魔鬼嘅兒女。
So from here, you can see who are children of God, who are children of the devil.
約一書3章第10節，
1 John chapter 3, verse 10.
你自己讀啊。
You can read it for yourself.
真信耶穌嘅人
True Jesus believers,
一定能行正義，
they must be able to practice righteousness.
佢有從神嗰度嚟嘅個性。
They have the behavior and image of God.
我今次咧仲有羅馬書6章第18節，
Today I have Romans chapter 6, verse 18 as well.
你睇到我第一次加咗嗰節入嚟。
See, the first time I added this verse in here.
以前我成日講約翰一書3章第10節。
Back then I always talked about 1 John chapter 3, verse 10.
嗱，今次咧我多咗一節啦，
And today I added one more verse.
就係羅馬書6章18節啦。
That is Romans chapter 6, verse 18.
真信耶穌嘅人
True Jesus believers,
係正義嘅奴僕，
they are slaves to righteousness.
咩意思？
What does that mean?
你冇辦法唔行正義，
That means you cannot not practice righteousness.
你必定會行正義。
You will definitely practice
所
righteousness.
以全世界聽清楚
So
啦。
everyone in the world, listen carefully.
你一個人好，一個團體又好，一個國家又好，唔理係邊。
Whether you're one individual, you're an organization, or you're one country, I don't care who you are.
如果你唔係講正義，
If you don't practice righteousness,
嗱，使徒約翰講㗎嚇，
this is what Apostle John says,
你唔係神嘅兒女，
then you're not children of God.
係魔鬼嘅兒女。
You're children of the devil.
約翰一書3章第10節，
1 John chapter 3, verse 10.
唔係我講㗎嚇，
I didn't say this.
千祈唔好鬧我啊！
Don't yell at me.
你鬧我就犯多一個罪，
If you yell at me, you commit one more sin.
你冤枉陳約翰，
And you wrongly accused John Chan.
呢個係現實啊！
And this is reality.
所以真信耶穌嘅人仲有不能夠話你有壞習慣唔能夠戒。
And true Jesus believers cannot say, I have bad habits, I tried to quit but failed.
而家世上嘅人有幾多壞習慣？
Now, people in the world have so many bad habits.
苟合行淫、 醉酒、吸煙、賭錢、講粗口、貪心。
such as fornication, adultery, drunkenness, smoking, gambling, foul language, greed.
世界上好多人有呢啲壞習慣。
A lot of people in the world have these bad habits.
佢話我見到女人冇辦法唔犯罪。
When I see a woman, I cannot not sin.
佢話我見到酒冇辦法唔飲。
I see alcohol, I cannot not drink it.
我見到煙咧就一定要吸。
When I see cigarettes, I must smoke
我
them.
見到賭錢咧冇辦法唔賭。
When I see gambling, I have to gamble.
我一開口就講粗口。
Once I open up my mouth, I
我
curse.
見到人哋有好嘢我就會貪心。
When I see other people have good things, I want that too.
冇辦法戒。
And they have no ability to change or quit.
戒咗幾多次都冇辦法
They
戒。
tried to quit many times and they couldn't quit.
聽清楚，
Listen carefully.
全世界聽清楚。
Everyone in the world, listen carefully.
如果你係真信耶穌嘅，
If you're a true Jesus believer,
你即刻就能夠戒。
you should be able to quit immediately.
那靠着我加給我力量的，我凡事都能做。
I can do all things through the one who strengthens me.
腓立比書4章13節。
Philippians chapter 4, verse 13.
但係而家我哋翻去上面嗰節啦
Let's go back to the verse above.
嚇。哥林多前書6章12節。
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12.
凡事我都好行，
Everything is permissible for me,
但不都有一處，凡事我都可行，但無論哪一件事，我不受控制。
but not everything is beneficial. Everything is permissible for me, but I will not be mastered by anything.
我哋信耶穌嘅人，
Us Jesus believers,
控制嗰啲事，
we control things.
唔係事控制我哋。
Things do not control us.
任何壞習慣，
Any type of bad habit,
我哋只有一樣嘢能夠控制我哋，
there's only one thing that can control us.
行正義。
That is practicing righteousness.
真信耶穌嘅人冇辦法唔行正義。
True Jesus believers cannot not practice righteousness.
吸煙冇辦法控制我哋，
Cigarettes or smoking cigarettes cannot control us.
淫亂唔能夠控制我哋，
Adultery cannot control us.
賭錢唔能夠控制我哋，
Gambling cannot control us.
醉酒唔能夠控制。
Drunkenness cannot control us.
世上嘅壞習慣唔能夠控制我哋，
All the bad habits of the world cannot control us.
冇一樣嘢衰嘢罪惡能夠控制我哋。
No wicked thing or sins can control us.
因為耶穌話喺 set you free， 真理叫你得自由。
Because Jesus says the truth will set you free.
耶穌基督講嘅，
Jesus Christ said this.
你夠膽話耶穌講大話咩？
You dare say that Jesus is lying?
你夠膽話耶穌講嘅嘢冇用咩？
You dare say that the things that Jesus says are useless?
耶穌話：如果你係真信耶穌，
Jesus says if you're a true Jesus believer,
你常常遵守佢嘅道，
you always abide in my words,
你就必曉得真理，
and then you will understand the truth. You must understand the truth.
你就能夠控制自己唔犯罪。
And then you can control yourself not to sin.
所有壞習慣你都可以控制唔去做。
You can control all your bad habits and not do them.
所以全世界冇人能夠話我信耶穌冇辦法戒壞習慣。
So no one in the world can say that I believe in Jesus, but I can't quit my bad habits.
任何壞習慣你都可以戒。
Any type of bad habit you can quit.
聖經講得好清楚。
The Bible states it very clearly.
嗱，聽清楚啊！
Now
全
listen
世界
carefully.
聽清楚。
Everyone in the world listen carefully.
信耶穌嘅人唔能夠冇壞習慣。
Jesus believers can actually have no bad habits.
呢啲咁嘅醉酒、吸煙、賭錢，冇辦法控制我哋嘅。
These types of bad habits such as fornication, adultery, gambling, they cannot control us.
我哋有耶穌嘅幫助，我哋有聖經嘅真理。
We have Jesus' help, we have the truth in the Bible.
所以真信耶穌嘅人，日常生活不能有壞習慣。
Therefore, true Jesus believers do not have bad habits in life.
仲有最後啦
And also, the last point,
一齊勉勵下，
now let's encourage each other.
遲到係一個非常不好嘅壞習慣，
Habitual lateness is a very bad habit.
因為證明咧你唔能夠控制你嘅身體，控制你嘅時間。
That means you cannot control your body, you can't control your time.
你遲到，特別係敬拜神或者係做神嘅工作。
When it comes to being late to worship God or late to God's work,
我陳約翰係立志一世人唔遲到嘅，
I, John Chan, am determined to not be late.
唔單止敬拜神唔遲到。
Not only when it comes to worshiping God.
我話俾阿 Daniel 聽幾時到我就幾時到嘅。
When I tell Daniel when I'm going to come, that's when I'm going to come.
我話俾阿 Franklin 聽幾時到我就幾時到嘅。
When I tell Franklin when I'm going to come, then I'm going to come at that time.
全世界信耶穌嘅人都能夠做得到。
All Jesus believers in the world can do this.
全世界聽清楚啊！
Everyone in the world, listen carefully.
任何人、任何時間，
At anyone or at any time,
如果想嚟同我辯論聖經，
if you want to come to debate the Bible with me,
你夠膽遲到咧，你就輸晒啦。
if you dare be late, then you will lose. You'll lose all.
你要 lose all 啦，你全部輸光晒。
You'll lose all.
你完蛋㗎啦！
You're a finished egg.
我會點樣
You're
講？
finished.
你信嘅耶穌同我信嘅耶穌唔係同一個。
So the Jesus that you believe and the Jesus that I believe is not the same.
因為我嘅耶穌咧能夠幫助我守時間，
Because my Jesus can help me be on time.
你嘅耶穌咧唔能夠冇能力幫助你守時間。
So your Jesus does not have the ability to have you be on time.
睇到冇啊？
Do you see?
嗱，OK，finish 咧，the argument is finish。你嘅耶穌同我嘅耶穌唔相同。
So your Jesus and my Jesus is different.
我嘅耶穌能夠幫助我守時間準時。
My Jesus can help me be on time.
你嘅耶穌咧冇能力冇智慧幫助你守時。
Your Jesus does not have the wisdom or the ability to help you be on time.
唔需要辯啦，
There's no need to argue now.
因為你嘅耶穌同我耶穌唔同嘅，
Because your Jesus and my Jesus are different.
即刻就完蛋結
And
束。
then it's finished. It can be finished immediately.
全世界冇人能夠辯。
And no one in the world can debate this.
遲到係個非常之緊要嘅
Lateness is a very bad habit.
壞習慣，千祈唔好遲到。
Do not be late.
我哋唔俾時間控制，
We don't let ourselves be controlled by time.
我哋控制時間。
We control time.
全世界開始一齊學習，
Everyone in the world, let's learn this together.
你可以進步嘅，
You can improve.
你可以戒除嘅。
You can quit these bad habits.
總之咧，我哋有呢個能力，
We have this ability
有呢個智慧。
and we have this wisdom.
嗱，今日我講章非常之簡單，
Now today's sermon is very simple.
認識真信耶穌嘅人，
To know true Jesus believers,
佢一定喺基督教裏做嘅敬拜神，
he must be worshiping in the Church of Christ.
佢冇嗰啲壞習慣，
He doesn't have these bad habits,
冇世界上嘅事能夠控制佢，
and nothing in the world can control him.
係佢控制事情，
He controls things.
佢係能夠只有一樣嘢能夠控制佢，
Only one thing can control him.
就係冇辦法唔行正義。
That is, he does not have he cannot not practice righteousness.
佢一定會行正義，
He will definitely practice righteousness.
佢常常遵守聖經嘅道，
And he always abides by the truth in the Bible.
佢嘅信心聖經真理知識越嚟越多，
His faith and the knowledge in the Bible increases in measure.
能夠控制自己時間，控制自己嘅生命，
He can control his time and his life.
靠着我哋信嘅耶穌，
He can rely on the Jesus that we believe in.
我哋凡事都能做。
And we can do all things through him
感謝神嘅
by the grace of God.
俾神賜福。
May the Lord bless you and keep you.
我哋嚟唱62首。
We'll sing Psalm 62.